What's going on, guys? Who's Tunde here? Welcome to another episode of Afrobeats Weekly, your podcast about African music on the continent and the diaspora. How is everyone doing? Another Monday, another pod. Welcome to the podcast that saves you all the gist on everything Afrobeats. Just pull up your seat if you're driving, if you're at work, if you're at the gym, wherever it is you are. Thank you for tuning in. You already know how we do here. Nothing but all round good vibes for music lovers. So tell a friend to tell a friend, tweet the link, share on social media, carry us on your head, tell people that there's one dope podcast out there. Just help us spread the word, like we always do around this time. Before we get into the episode, I need you guys to please rate and review the podcast. Engaging with us helps us grow, helps us get noticed. So as you're listening from your favorite app right now, leave that 5-star rating and comment, and we'd appreciate it. Thank you very much. On today's episode of the podcast, we will be talking about Billboard's top 50 Afrobeat list. It was on my timeline, got people talking, people were debating here and there. This should have been 10, this should have been 1, this shouldn't be there. So we'll get into that. We've also got new Music Friday reviews and as usual turntable chats, eliminate, and all that other good stuff. How was your week, my G? How was your week?
Hey yo, hey yo. It was a good week, man. Good. Nothing much.
Anything
Not too busy.
anything memorable?
Um, Anything memorable happened this week? Nothing really, man. Not that I can recall. Nah, not at all, man.
Okay. Any new jams? Any new artists you're into? Have you gotten over your Clips era? Is Yellow Diamond still feeling like PP over there?
Is this still feeling like PP? Oh, no, man. So, I mean, a couple of things. Of course, I'm like listening to Chance the Rapper a
Yeah, same here,
lot. um Givion's album, and then a whole bunch of albums came out on Friday.
bro.
You
A
know,
lot. I
a
haven't even been able
lot,
to get
man.
into them myself.
Yo, bro, I don't know, but I'll run through them this week. Of course, the one I want to really listen to is Ciara's album.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, man.
I've been hearing good things about Offset's album, and I'm like, Offset, but a lot of people have been saying it's good. Like even like people that typically don't like Offset on my timeline. So I think I want to get into that this week.
It's a
I got
lie.
into, I got into
Uh,
Chance.
it's a lie. I don't
Yeah.
trust them.
I mean, like give me banging beats. Those guys know how to make like music in terms of like beats and vibe and all those kind of things. So it might just be that. Right, but I got into Chance yesterday and I was super impressed. I was like, "Oof, this is going to be up there for me." But yeah, still clips, still listening to 10 under 10K guys, still doing the regular.
Yeah, who's your standout 10 out of 10K like for the week?
Um, for this week,
Yeah, I mean
let
last
me
week.
Okay, for last week, let me see. But for this week, is a guy called DJ who shot it. I'm going to like give him like a separate review. But for last week, there's a guy I'm trying to find his name now. Let me quickly pull up my list here. His name is what's that? What's that? Anything You Want by Ziki Mars and Danny Pro. Let me see if I can quickly pull it up. Ziki Mars. These guys always have like funny names.
Yo, I'm just
And
like,
one thing that like is one thing I've noticed again is the rise of AI album covers and albums. I'm just like, man, does that mean like it's going to like people that like do this shit for real, like all these what do you call them, picture graphic designers? Like, what will not happen to them? Like, are they going to? Because as an artist that doesn't have like funds,
you don't
I
have
mean,
budget exactly. You
yeah,
don't have a
AI is
budget
just
for
there
it.
for you to
You
just,
just do it.
yeah.
But again, I still tell people like, look, it's all great and good. It's all nice. It's all, what you call it. But the consumers will still be able to tell the difference, and
Oh yeah,
you're,
for
you're
sure.
still gonna go with the one that like at the end of the day, maybe it's just me, but I'm still always gonna go with something that I know that. someone did. Like, there was thought and, you know, blood, sweat, and tears was put into
Yeah.
it rather than just like, appreciating something that are just made in like 2 seconds. So,
Yeah, maybe,
yeah,
maybe that's
that's
why
just me.
Grammys want to also like have their own category now for like best music album design, album cover art and stuff like that. Maybe that's why like just to reward these guys because
Yeah,
somehow,
man.
somewhere, yeah, they're always on song. But I get it too. You're struggling. You can just drop
Exactly.
something in ChatGPT and say me holding a flower or something like that, and it just goes. Yeah, I mean, it happens. Everybody, for me with AI. I'll just say get with the program. It's something I don't think you can escape now. So learn how to use it. Learn how to use it to assist you. Don't depend on it solely. Um, as long as it's there for you to assist you, make your job faster. I think I'm not fully against it. I say that it's like a moving train that you can't you can't stop.
You can't
So
stop it,
just
man.
yeah, so just learn how to use it. If it's in production, learn how to use it to assist. Maybe when you do this, you can use AI to do whatever it is you do. If it is in singing, whatever it is, by the end of the day, you know, make your art however it is you want to make it, whatever it is you feel comfortable with. Okay, let me play a little snippet from that guy. The name of the song is Ori, Ziki Miles, and Danny Pro. Let's go. It's just a very nice vibe.
Daniel, Daniel, Daniel. Burning my carry for show. Only me know. I am burning my carry for show. Only me know. I don't heavy for my cup. Ain't a car see me mix up. Plenty things we man fit to talk. But my name can sweep past chewing gum. You don't know the things I ponder. And the pain my day under. Saving me, God only saving me from all the pain. Give me signs and wonders to go. I am burning my core.
Right. So Ziki Miles, you guys should check him out. He also has another song called Anything You Want. Very dope song. I like that one too. So yeah, I think at the absence of any hot topic and any like news making the rounds this week, we should get into the charts and by sorry the lists. By the list I mean the
I was just like the
Billboard.
charts, the list.
It's because it's Billboard. That's why charts came into my head. The Billboard 50 best Afrobeat song of all time list. I'll read the top 20 and like jam small of the top 10, and I'll just tell you what their criteria was picking this. And I think I'll just rant a bit and maybe allow show to rant too, and we'll wrap it up. So let's start with number 20. We are Fino featuring Olamide Father here. Let me read the criteria first so that you understand why they went with what they went to. So, according to them, the list highlights the foundational, influential, and popular songs within Afrobeats with an S, not to be confused or conflated with Afrobeat, another genre from the 1960s that Fela Kuti pioneered. Billboard staffers and contributors agreed on the following criteria: stylistic representation of genre, local popularity, regional expansion, cultural impact, and commercial success. And even though a few heavy hitters like the heralded Big Three, Whiskey, Davido, and Burna Boy have contributed numerous defining hits, the max number of songs one artist can have on this list is 3, to ensure we capture the breadth of the music as best we can by making room for more artists. So that one already don't don't take it to the list. Anyway, Bele phase. But yeah,
No, I don't. Well, I don't
I
think
think
so.
I don't know. For me, I
I
think
love that I love that they had a three track cap. That one I did like that one. I like the three song cap.
for
I
me, I
like
think
that.
if the song, okay, what if you have three like what if you have four big songs and are like, for example, for me, I think Wiz has like two or three big songs. There's Essence, there's what's the name? There's Uju Elegba, and those two should be in the top 10, like no matter what, because of like what they did to Afrobeats. Anyways, we'll get to that when we, when we
Yeah.
start dissecting the list. And number 20, Fino featuring Olamide Father Father. That was 2016. Sarkodie featuring Castro Adonai. I love this jam so much. 2014. Fuse ODG featuring It's Tiffany Azonto. 2013. If you were there, you know what this jam did in terms of impact. 17. One Day Called Bumper to Bumper. 2008. The Bunch Fall in Love. 2008. 15. Yemi Alade Johnny. 2013. 14. Damiduro. 2011. 13 R2Bs featuring one they call Kiss Your Hand 2009. 12 Nice. So at number 10, I'm just going to, play snippets of the song as we go along. So we have here P Square, Chop My Money at number 10.
Remix, yeah. The remix, yeah. So fly. Akon, P Square, Mr. Mady, Convict Music. First of all, you're the type of woman that stays on my mind. Walk down the street, every guy wanna jump on your behind. It's your seduction that makes sure that we stay in line. Sexual corruption, cause I'll kill anyone for your time. Tie-eye, yeah. Even though I make real dough, you're the reason there'll be more, yeah. Tie-eye, yeah. Even though I got much more, I don't mind if you chuck my money. Chuck my money, chuck my money, cause I don't care. Chuck my money, chuck my money, chuck my money, cause I don't care.
All right. I don't know. Is Akon sounding better on it though? Is it just me? I didn't remember. I can't remember Akon sounding like this.
It
Anyways,
sounded that dope on it.
anyways, that was number 10. Chop My Money remix. P Square Akon Medi. At number 9, we have Burna's Yay.
This one I better do with the jabata. Me, I no get time.
All right, that was number 9. At 8, we have Davido's Fall.
Yeah. Money fall on you, banana fall on you, Prada fall on you, cause I'm in love with you. Money fall on you, banana fall on you, paparazzi follow you, cause I'm in love with you. Yeah, are you done talking? Tell me, baby, are you done talking? Yeah.
Yes, we are done talking. Let's go on to 7. We have the Banjes, Oliver Twist, another big one. Just the beginning of this song brings back so many memories. I think one of the first songs that had like a challenge and a dance step to it. One of the first ones. If I'm not mistaken.
One of the first.
I have a confession, don't take it personal. I have a confession, so you gotta listen. I have a confession, don't take it personal. I say I have a confession, so you gotta listen.
Beyonce is still with Jigga, by the way.
Still a jigger, man.
Number 6, let's go on to Love Wanting Team by CK. We've seen what this track did in real time. Let's go.
My baby, my Valentine. Can I hit the making with temperature days? If you leave me a good time, I swear. You are like the oxygen I need to survive. I'll be honest. Loving the thought of me, I am so obsessed. I want to chop your heart. Never did it back in this street. Open up, make us feel. Yeah, my love one thing. Make a bad man sing.
To be honest, I'm not gonna lie to you. I do not like. I don't have a problem with all the songs that are on the list.
Yeah.
To be honest, I just have a problem with their rankings or where they're ranked.
Okay, we'll get there.
We'll get there to
Hold
when we
hold
get
that thoughts. Let's move on to 5, SS, Wizkid, and Taves.
I find you, I give you all you need. I know what you like. I feel it coming. Time is of the essence. I try to teach you, but I need some lessons. I need to give it all.
Right, that was number 5. And number 4, we have one of, if not the biggest Afrobeat song of all time in terms of numbers. Calm Down, Rema, and Selena.
Another banger, baby, calm down, calm down. Yo, this your body, it puts in my heart for lockdown, oh lockdown. Yo, you sweet life, phantom, phantom. If I tell you say I love you, you know they for me, young girl, oh young girl. No, tell me no, 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 oh, 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 oh. Baby, come give me your lo, 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 oh, 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 oh. You got me like whoa, 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 whoa.
Listening to it, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not tired of this song, but this song is still a jam. I'm like, still, I can still listen to it and not be like, I'm tired of this song and just skip. Anyways, number 3, we have Mwa Baby, a Shell remix by Flavor. Let's get it. Oh, my bad. It's giving me an error for some reason. But anyways, Mwa Baby, a Shell remix featuring Flavor. It's saying Spotify can't play this right now. If they file you, blah, 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 blah. I'm sorry, that's Spotify's fault. Number 2,
Yeah, with Apple Music.
Kid.
It's Legendary Beats.
Weezy, wow. Let me know, let me know, you are Weezy. They know my story. From old dog studio, I be hustle to work. Say, do a leba, me and City. From old dog studio, we been hustle to work. Say, do a leba, my people dead, my people suffer.
And number 1, drum roll. I don't think anybody had a problem with what number 1 was. It's Tuba Baz, African Queen.
Yeah, you are my African queen. Ooh, Lord, ooh, Lord. Just like the sun, light up the earth, you light up my life. The only one I ever never see you with a smile so bright. Hey, and just yesterday, you came around my way. You changed my horse in way with your astonishing beauty. Oh, you couldn't make a brother sing. No ordinary thing, a supernatural being. And no, you are brighter than the moon, brighter than the star. I love you just the way you are. And you are my African queen, the girl of my dreams. You take me where I never been, yeah. You make my heart go ding-a-ling-a-ling. Oh, you are my African queen, the girl of my dreams.
So black, so beautiful. Still years later, still a classic. I still having arguments about who wrote what and who didn't write what. But for now, it's Two Faces song, absolute classic. There, no one can take that away from him. I think my own rant, first of all, is just on like lists generally. They will now maybe get into the, into what's made what didn't, make the list. And because I know that I grew up on complex lists, so Billboard, you can't form me with all this type of lists. I know it is. I was a complex list type of person. I used to go there. They used to just list rubbish. Before I knew that, these people just list rubbish for us to just come and comment and everything. Anyways, this is exactly what these type of rankings, are meant to do. They're just meant to like spark conversations, arguments, and reactions, and that's exactly what this list is doing. Because obviously, to me, I think I have a tweet I always retweet anytime like all these lists come up. I always like music is such a subjective experience. You can justify the number one spot, especially around songs and maybe like artists, who's a top artist, and look at all those things. You can justify number one spot, maybe even two or three based on impact, reach, influence. But once you start getting down to like 11, 12, 13, 14, that's why sometimes people say, who's your list your top 20 hip hop rappers of all time. After Jay-Z, Nas, the remaining are just juggling, just putting anybody anyway, because that's just how it is. So at this point, obviously, it's about creating a list that people talk about, sparking cultural conversations. And I thank them because prior to this, we didn't have anything to talk about on the podcast. I was just like, what am I going to talk about this? Because I saw it, and I'm like, oh, yeah. So thank you very much, Billboard, for, providing this list for us to talk about. But I don't know. It's an accurate list. I'd say maybe top 10 is like maybe 80%. I'd say 80% accurate. I'm not really mad at it. I think I'd remove Flavor's Love Wanting. I know people are going to kill me for this. I remove CK's Love Wanting and I'd remove Flavor's One Baby Ashewo and put Nicest Kongwaso in the top 10. I don't know where in the top 10 it will be, but I'll put Nicest Kongwaso there. And I'd also have Davido's Damiduro somewhere in the top 10. I think 14 is too low for me for that. So I think those are like my only... in terms of ranking, maybe I'll leave that to you to... So top 10, as in, how do you say it?
So to be honest, like I said, the only thing about this list that is wrong is just like where some of the tracks fit. But to say that, like, if I'm talking about like the actual songs, tracks on the top 50, I think it's perfect to me. I think it's at least 95%. I could say yes. Yeah. This should be it. They also had a criteria where they said you cannot have more than, how many songs did they say? Three songs for the big three. Yeah, I think they had four. I think they had four for Davido, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I'll have to get through.
I think they had four because I think there was Damiduro, there was Fall.
Let me see. Right now, there's Fall. I'm scrolling fast.
There's Damiduro.
There's Damiduro. There's 20. Let me just keep going. Continue.
Unavailable. I think Unavailable is on it, but I thought there was one more. But anyways, if there isn't, then maybe I just read something wrong. But even if they were, like, I was like, yes, all the
Unavailable, that's
songs.
making it 3.
Yeah.
I think it's just 3, anyways.
And then just three. Ugh,
Yeah, it's just 3.
then of course, some are definitely missing.
It's just 3.
But so okay, that's where you now come into the part that okay, you know what? Are those his three biggest songs? That
I
was
don't think
my
so.
that was my thing. I was like, this is three biggest songs. But again, if that's what it is, and that's what it is, I thought it was okay. However, now this is where my own ranking thingy comes in.
Yeah.
I thought One City should be at least top three. And here,
What?
I'm gonna let you know why I think it is. I'm gonna give
I
you.
boosted that into like number 20. Okay, not even number 20, maybe like
Okay.
11 or 12. Well, let me not say
So
number
I
20.
so I
Yeah, okay,
think
I'm listening.
that when you said I want to remove these two songs, I kept quiet.
Yeah,
I think those two songs
yeah,
are the Flavors and Love One City are the two
yeah.
songs that should be always be in the top 10.
Why
And my
that?
criteria for that is because in the era of how do we, so Love One City's own is we were living in the era of big money, big money into music will
Yeah,
make a song big.
yeah,
And this song came out like this song blew like 2 years after the song had been released
yeah, sure.
and blew CK into a star. So in the criteria of release the music, you never know what would happen. That was the one song that they released. Everybody went away. CK went away. CK was doing his thing. And somehow, some way, in the magic of the internet and the magic of COVID and the magic of just magic,
Yeah,
this song just grew wings and this song flew and CK became a mega star. So to me, I feel like that is the unicorn story, and that song should always be in the top 10. Top
okay.
three, man. So that's my criteria for that. The other
I'm almost,
criteria
okay,
is
yeah, finish.
yeah, another criteria for Flavor being there is because again, same thing. Um, he's not the pop star that has crossover hits,
Yeah,
features an American musician or whatever for a remix and all that. This is just a song that has lived and has done its own thing and has literally the song is going to play for another 50 years
for sure,
and
for
people are just
sure.
going to vibe. People are going to vibe with it. Some people don't know what Flavor looks like; they just know the song, and I think that's a testament of how big the song is. So those are the criteria for those two songs why I feel like those two songs should always be in the top 10.
Yeah, no arguments. Obviously, like you've given like a very great criteria for them being there. So obviously, I can't knock you for that. So maybe that's the kind of arguments they were also having when they
Yeah.
were doing this list. But for me, I don't think he had enough. It's one of those songs that blew internationally. But if you like, I'm not saying I'm 100% correct. But if you pick like three people on the street and said, they may or may not know it. Obviously, it was like also a big TikTok hit where like a lot of kids and a lot of people would know it. But I feel like for for all these Afrobeat songs, they had like a lot of street value and a lot of like international. Like it was a nice balance. That's what I'm just saying. I might just obviously I'm just saying my own thing, and I put Gongwas out there because of what he had done. But I can't be mad at this. Crazy song, diamond certificates in like almost all the countries. Ushered in a lot of new Afrobeat fans too. So yeah. I'm
Yep.
just us complaining about, doing what this list is supposed to be
But I
called.
don't think this list is so far off
No, it's
that
not
we're
fun.
gonna
Oh, yeah, it's not. Like I said, like
exactly.
for me, like the top 20 is it's not bad. I wouldn't see it and be like, oh, they didn't put that. That's so wrong. That's so. But obviously, like when you start going to like 50, 60, like let me just read like maybe 50 to like 60. I think that 50 they had tonight by.
Was
Okay,
it
the 50
50
they
that
had
they had? I thought it was
Ijoya, 49 they had Nonso Amadi tonight, 48 they
yeah.
had Demama Timaya, Raise the Roof 47, 46 they had Victoria and Tempo Soweto, which I think could have been way higher.
Way
W
higher.
maintains Yahoozy at 45, way
Way
higher for me
higher.
to way higher. Oleku is at
Way higher.
44. So do you get what I'm saying? Like they start tossing out, like once you start like going down the numbers of like
Yeah.
20 and this thing, then you start becoming when it starts
Yeah,
becoming
so exactly. That's why I said the only problem with this was just the ranking of some of the songs.
yeah,
But I just felt like because there's so many songs in Afrobeats that like
bro, so
that
many.
have a shout, there's no way that you can't put them in. Because when I'm like, you see a song like Skin Tight in the 20s, I'm like, yes, that deserves to be in the 20s.
Yeah.
Then you see Yahoo is in the 40s, I'm like, but man,
How?
but it needs to. But I understand, like, they're just too many songs. You
Just
just
too
have to
many.
try and fit them in. But
And I think
hey,
it's only, if I'm not mistaken, only or two. I think it's Sarkodie and Fuse, or maybe R2Bs. I think that's the R2Bs. Yes, and R2Bs were like the only other. Every other thing was Nigerian.
that's another thing
Every
now.
single thing was Nigerian. So yeah, that's the list. Like we said, not a bad list. Nothing that you see and be like, oh, they did totally wrong. List doing what the list should do, and yeah. But you agree on the number one song?
Hey, I have my, what you call it, but I can see why it's number one because that's like, I can see why it's number one.
So what would you have if it was your own list and like you could like argue it? What would be your own number one?
Man, to be honest, man, I don't see how. You know what? I can see, I can see it being number one. To be
Yeah,
honest, I can see I can understand it being number one, given the fact of where we were then,
yeah,
who the person was, the when the hit dropped. Like it's impossible to
yeah,
it's impossible not for it to be number one, just to the fact that okay, look, we've come from like cassette tapes, Alaba CDs.
and this song
This
lasted.
group breaks
Yeah,
up. This guy decides, okay, he's going to solo, and this is the first song he drops, and like, well, not like first song he drops, but like this is the main single off the
yeah,
album, and like skyrockets. He just becomes a mega star, and not just a mega star in Nigeria, because a mega star across Africa. Of course, that spills into Europe. Of course, everybody's like, what are you people listening to? What are you Africans listening to? And people who play Two Face and like, yo, man, this is the song.
yeah.
Yeah, man. So
Speaking of Europe, remember when it used to be just like after all the songs used to get into like Europe, like MTV Europe Awards, MTV
bam.
Portugal. Yeah, that's just the only thing we used to like cross. That was like the little crossover we used to have.
That was it,
MTV
man. And
Europe, MTV Portugal, MTV Spain, all those kind of things. Just used to get like all this small.
bam, bruh.
Yeah.
Come a long way, bro. Come a long way. I'd say, yeah, Two Face was like
Again, I'm not
literally
mad at it. I'm not mad. But
Two Face
if
was
I
literally the
was
guy.
obviously like I agree wholeheartedly with it. Like so you can't tell me like oh two about African Queens and Banana. I'm like please fuck out of here. But for me, I think I don't know. Man. I think I think personally, Essence is like the greatest Afrobeat song. I don't know, just personally,
Ah,
personally
nah,
for me, I feel
nah.
like what's it? Like
What
how
it did?
yeah in terms of like how maybe um African Queen is like Jordan, then Essence is like the LeBron. Like I don't know if that makes sense to
Again, then if that is it, then Love wants
non
it is the
footballers.
Steph Curry because you did not believe that it was going to be the greatest shooter of all
Yeah,
time. And all of a sudden, it's so like
it's also right.
there's
And I also have a right to say like Steph is not like top 10 because all he does is shoots. Do you get what I'm saying? Like because
but yeah,
all this little
if you're
arguments.
the greatest at what you do, like you're the great, there's no one greater than him. In the game of
At that,
basketball,
yeah.
when you have to, the only thing you have to do is shoot, right? That's not it. And
I
you're
get
not the
it. I get it.
greatest at that. Hey, you're always going to be top 10. Always.
Okay, well, number one, Tubaba. Let's quickly read what they had to say here. They said when the Nigerian boy band Plantation Boy disbanded in 2004, many expected Tubaba, formerly known as Two-Face Idibia, to emerge as a star, but few could have expected the sheer scale and impact of his first solo hit, African Queen, a syrupy ballad that revolutionized Afrobeat and announced the arrival of Tubaba as a solo phenomenon. It was later included in the soundtrack for Monique's Monique-led 2006 romantic comedy film Fat Girls. From Tubaba's tender admiration of African women's beauty to the striking warmth of the song's video, African Queen is a love letter to a generation of women from the continent. Written by W. Olowo. Let me remember the name, but yeah.
Yeah, to be honest, like he had solid points. Like when I was reading each thing, like he had solid points of why this song was supposed to be on it. So like, yes, again,
Yeah, shout out
you
the
know,
writers. They didn't do too badly. It's not like nothing
the only one. Okay, so
crazy.
I think I maybe had like two things because
Yeah,
like sometimes you just see a song like from an artist, you're like, oh, an artist needs to be on this, but like the song they picked, and my own was just
yeah.
Tiwa Savage's one, which was Eminado, and I was just like, I'm not. I don't
You're not
think this.
convinced.
I'm not like that was the only one. That's why I said like it's 95%. I could understand it, but I was just like, I don't think this is the Tiwa song that's is a song that should have made the list. I thought
Yeah.
Love Me,
Before
you
I
know,
say what song, yeah, love me. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I
You're
think
right.
Love Me is it, or she had one of the second album. I can't remember the name right now off the top of my head, but yeah, I thought it was either one of those. I don't think Eminado
Yeah,
should have
good
been it.
songs here. Oh. Like you can just put all this in like a
On a
playlist and just
playlist, man.
have
I
and have
think
like a
like most of these
nice
songs can just run through in a wedding reception as well. Like,
yeah and have like a nice
yo,
yeah.
bam. It's a good list.
Yeah, it's not a bad list at all, man. I'll give it to them. So, yeah, so shout out Billboard. Let's move into the songs this week. We have only 4 songs, so thank God for the for the Billboard.
Hey,
For
thank you for the
for
list. Oh, I wanted to talk about something before we jumped into
yeah,
this. I want to talk about like so we're we're past halfway point of the year.
yes, sir.
A bunch of albums came out earlier in the year, all the way to like July. Let's just put the
Yeah,
July. And I just realized that there's so many albums that like did not have an
staying
ounce
power,
of staying power, like an out, like
bro,
a whiff,
bro.
a whiff of staying power. So their tracks just lost in eternity because these albums just didn't make it through, and I'm wondering why. I'm wondering why. Then again, of course, I also bring about all this, artists that always want to leave their managers, leave their management team and all that. And I'm like, hey, look, these are the repercussions of leaving the management team,
Yeah,
i.e., Ruga, I'm looking at you with my one eye. Um, so it's like, yes, you want to do it by yourself. Some of them, okay, you've been doing it by yourself all the while. And, it's sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So it's like, why do we have so many albums that dropped? And
you're
that's it.
right.
That's
Like,
it. They just went.
it's sometimes it's if you're under a label, they can stretch the marketing for you in terms of like after I shoot one video, you can say okay, this song is bubbling again. They can shoot the other video, maybe like have like 3 videos. But as an indie person like now, the only thing you can just do is maybe shoot one video, shoot like a in quote what they call viral videos with like maybe lyrics as the second one, and it doesn't really have that power. And you also have to pay all these guys on MTV to keep your stuff on rotation. It's just crazy. For me, I think the album with the most staying power to me that I've heard is Five. That's like one of the only albums I've gone back to in terms of it just being fun, like a how Davido crafts his music in terms of
Yeah.
like hits and just jumbles everything together, and you can just have like a nice even burner like after the I think it's only love now that I hear everywhere. I'm like oh yeah, it's not that bad. I've not like really gone back to scrolling and I'm saying, oh, I see the Burna album and I press play from beginning to end. I haven't done that. But with David, like I think I was deleting some stuff from my library. I saw Mayor Kun, I saw Roga, I was just like, wow. So I didn't really like I
You
didn't come
know.
back to this year. I didn't come back to this after the review and I haven't really heard anything from them. Look, nothing on radio. What's his name? Mayor Kun had the song with Davido, they tried to push it, it didn't go anywhere. So it's just a lot, man. And again, free music just comes. And me nowadays, I listen to music like like if my free time I listen to music, 'cause I'm just like man, I have to listen to all this jumbo, all these things together. There's really no. So if the music doesn't hit your soul or hit your spirit, I'm sorry, And it's just also, like I said, no staying power now. So someone might be listening to me and be like, this is the album I spawned.
This is what I've been bumping
This
off.
is the album I've been bumping, but
summer,
generally, I don't think a lot of albums like came and just stayed. Yeah, so you're right. Might be a label thing, might be music fatigue. A lot, man. It's just a lot to bring out music nowadays and just keep promoting yourself, keep pushing, keep. Now they try. And then show will now come and say, "Oh, this song I don't like it. Such a whack song."
Hey, I'm just so this is the reason why I'm like I said I don't like some of the songs because it's like look how many songs or albums have come out and look we're in August and I probably only heard those albums like twice. So
I
if the
swear.
song is great enough, if it's good enough, like I'll still be bumping it in August. That's
Yeah.
why that's why I'm letting you know that look, man. I bump music. It doesn't matter if people love it, if people don't like it. As long
Yeah,
as I like it,
exactly.
I'm
Exactly.
playing
Like
it. I will play the shit out of your record if it's dope. So
if you like it, if the music feels good to you, then it's good music. Don't anybody tell you, yeah, this, that. Anyways, let's get into this music this week. Let's kick off with Everlasting Taker by Blaqbonez. This one was produced by Rage Activated. Not a big fan of it. It sounds like it may or may not play well when the album drops, but in like isolation like this, I'm just like, yeah, I don't know. What say you before we play it?
to be honest, it's not bad. It's cool actually. I feel like it's a fun single, not too deep, just surface level, and yeah, that's it to me.
All right, Everlasting Taker. Let's go.
Initiating
Rage.
process.
Last few nigga, I might be them know the theory, but me I they practice I put my heart in this shit that they carry This no be quick fame, this is a career. This no be white collar job, I'm an anima. They no give me visa, I for go to Libya. Pass me the beat, that's your mount to Rafiha. Bad energy, far away, Afghanistan. If it's a vibe, this life, we gon' do it in Balenciaga. Thunder fire sacra, we reach forever. Then it cover my eyes. Let the record show, say we dominated, implemented. Look how we change the game with this combo populated. Give them know what to play with. No be every day with they sing baby. To feeling
No, that part.
That was a light
me
jab. Light jab. Just nothing too crazy. I
cracked up, man. I cracked up.
That's the light jab there. Nothing too crazy. Just hold it. Yeah, and I like that both of them dropped on the same day, obviously. Also have Pay Me, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's a light jab to Odumodu. Obviously, Odumodu is winning the war on tweets. I don't think anyone is going to win that one.
Not every time, baby.
Every time. Anyways, let's go. Pay Me by Odumodu, Stormzy, Zlatan. To me, another cool song. I love the production on this one. I love the sample. Shout out King Scar. Sounds like a good album cut. Nothing too crazy. What say you?
I think this is a dope collaboration. And personally, this might just say, look, maybe because I haven't actually I have listened to a lot of him. Maybe this is the most refreshing I've heard Zlatan in a bit, in a minute. So like, trust me, it's like Stormzy. I think it's Stormzy Zlatan, maybe even Zlatan Stormzy for me. Whoever owns the song, I don't know if you're first or not, but I'm just saying, like Zlatan Stormzy parts, those are my favorite.
All right, Pay Me. Let's go.
About 10. Again. My money, my honey, my money. Hey. Run me my money. Run me, you. Pay me my money. She said, ride me like a donkey. Ride me, you. Give me my baby. If I don't fall out, I should go feel compete. Fall out. If she don't shake her body, you. She don't feel check my balance. If I don't fall out, I should go feel compete. Fall out, so. If she don't shake her body, you. She don't feel check my balance. call my new babe Mona Lisa. I treat a rap boy like my reefer. Pull up with fish cows and Latifah. I don't buy chains, if I did I'd buy cheaper. I prefer my jewelers black. The only op that I got is VAT. Only time that I hide from a pack. Every time I make a meal I say brat. Nowadays I sound like a machine gun. You would do it too, but you ain't seen one. I love pum pum, but I could never be one. Lee Valley's only time you see me run. Ooh, I never need a breather. All that money talk is giving me a fever. She said she don't like broke boys, I said me neither. Baby girl, you deserve to be a diva, yes. Run me my money.
Run me my money. Name is Zlatan, Stormzy, Odumodu, Black. Let's get into my own favorite song.
I was
what's the name?
literally gonna say that. Look, hey,
Taves.
that's this might be my win over because I think he dropped an EP. Was it last year?
Like it's he dropped an EP last year. Yeah,
He dropped an EP last year and never went back to it. Like I just felt like all the songs were just generic for the
sounding,
year.
yeah.
It just got lost in the just like what we're talking about, like this year, like how some songs just get lost to some projects.
Yeah.
But I was like, this is like standout music for me, and this is something I'm gonna listen to. So hey, shout out to that.
Speaking of Taves here, he dropped a 2-pack, Way Too Young and 6 Ways. I've listened to Way Too Young like 10 times already. Infectious melody, songwriting is good. And it's not with Mars, the sub-label of a sub-label, I think. Sonny, Orchard, Mars. And these guys are very good with like this type of music, like indie. You know, they cater to a certain type of listeners and they are here for the long game type of piece. So I'd say the boy is in good hands. So like Sho said, you know, surely something to look out for. Way Too Young and 6 Ways, but let me play my favorite, Way Too Young.
Like her own type of liquor, cup on the way to my house, cause her friends are coming. Only wanna pity my neighbor, noisy go plenty for us if her friends are coming. See the way they trooping like I'm for me. Then we start to open liquor, she coming. Trying not to cost him my nigga, boss you more liquor and fight it in get the money. Cause we're way too young to be patient. In my first passed out on the pavement. And if I see your baby, my chopper, I did for corner, follow contact. Way too young to be patient. We might pop shit, smoke weed, down.
Yeah, love that song a lot. It's going to be on repeat over here. Let's go to our final song, Accelerate by Kaestyle. This one is very high tempo. I kind of like it. Like the more I listen, the more I like it. You know, it sounds like it's a play well in like all this like Afrobeats playlist. Not mad at the jam at all. Accelerate by Kaestyle is just, you know, racking up records. Hopefully one will stick very soon. So yeah, what say you?
Yo, man, I think it was a dope song. Definitely not a how are you under the carpets, sweep it under the rug song. But yeah, I think it's pretty cool.
Show thinks it's pretty cool, so let's hear it.
For their mind, I did reason their matter. If you ain't talking money, oh yeah, watch me as I accelerate. Watch me as I accelerate. Watch me as I accelerate. Watch me as I accelerate.
Accelerator. That's it. Those are the songs we jammed this week. Remember, just search your playlist section, Apple and Spotify, and type Afrobeats Weekly. All the songs we reviewed will be there. Let us move on to the turntable charts this week. A couple of new entries here and there. At number 10 is a new entry. We have You by Fola. Number 9, very soon, Buju and Fola. 8, Kelebu by Rema. 7, Ewo, Famous Pluto, Charlie Poppy, and Uzema the third. 6, we have 99 Olamide Sheyi Vibes, Ashake. Hot Body is at number 5. That's by Ira Star. Number 4, One Condition, DJ Tunes, Wizkid and Fola. Number 3, Badman Gangsta, Ashake and Tiokola. Forever Be Mine, Gunna featuring Wizkid. That's new at number 2. And at number 1, we have Love by Burna Boy. Speaking of Burna Boy and Gunna, I think that song has started doing the madness in the States.
Who would have thought the 3 Afrobeat songs on the album are trash? Oh my goodness.
I don't know who would have thought that, but but yeah, So Love Burna Boy number 1. I'm sure number 2. I'm sure. What's the name of that? W? It has one thing like WT. I'm trying to say, but I'm not saying it. Anyway, whatever it is I say, just go and look for it. Featuring Burna. It's going to be on the charts next week or next 2 weeks. If I'm not mistaken.
So funny take is that I actually thought that. So from the Burna album, yes, the love song is like literally the song everywhere. It's like almost every non-real is using it.
Yeah.
Once they post their partner or what do you call it? So it's like, oh, love me, I love whatever. But I thought it was gonna be the Shabuzi song that was gonna blow. I thought the Shabuzi song was gonna take off, like was gonna ring off all through. But hey, like you see,
song really rang off. All the songs are just doing like Burna numbers. Like, so there's no ring of hits.
Exactly. There's no clear
there's no clear
over the album. Like all of them are just literally so that's also another thing you could say, hey, look, that might make it a more cohesive album. I don't know. We'll see.
And it's everywhere too. If you check like Billboard's top 20, there's no like standout song of the year this year. I mean, not like us came to save us like was it last year? But now this year there's no
there's none.
There's none. It's just TikTok hits here and there. And I think I saw someone say that I won't be surprised if nothing beats a Jet to Holidays is song of the summer.
Ring off.
Yeah. Anyways, we've come to the end of the show, guys. Thank you for listening to this episode. We hope you enjoyed it. New episode of the podcast drops every Monday. Make sure you subscribe to the pod. Apple Music, Google, Spotify, wherever you get your podding from, we are there. We would love to hear from you. Use the hashtag Afrobeats Weekly. Leave us comments, suggestions, and send in music to fanmail at afrobeatspod.com. Also, don't forget to follow us on Twitter and Instagram on at AfrobeatsPod. We will catch you in the next episode. Let's leave you with some No Lovers, We Go Love. No Lovers, We Go Love. Team Butter.
Now who go there by your side if you walk out through fire? Follow you stand inside the fire. Now who love me, I go love. Now who love us, we go love. Who go believe you when the whole world is calling you a liar? Now who love me, I go love. Now who love us, we go love. Now go to live your life to impress anybody, cause some people was past Satan. Now who love me, I go love. Now love us, we go love. Even though you love everybody no go feel love you. Turn my mind to my weapon. Fuck the world with a large condom. Anytime you vex someone, I go like make you hear this song. Me and you no be Jesus, so now only who love us we go love.